If you ever thought that you love yourself and you're doing the complete opposite of those things that help you become better as a person, then I'm here to tell you that you hate yourself. Hello, my name is Kelechi Ekebo, and you're welcome to my channel. And if today is your first time, you're welcome as well. So before I even go back into why I want to talk about this topic, I just want to quickly say that I have gotten to a place in my life or in my self actualization journey that I can see that I've hit a milestone. And so I just have a lot of things that I thought would be good to share with anyone who is going through that phase or that journey of your life. So stay tuned. So, first of all, what's self love? So, self love is just a state of appreciation and respect for oneself that involves you taking care of your physical and your mental health. I really love that definition of self love. Self love is a process. Please don't let anybody lie to you. It's a whole process. It doesn't happen instantly. So take your time as long as you're making progressive baby steps. Do you get? Now, a lot of times I've seen people interpret self love as doing something that makes them happy or something that they love, even though that same thing is the exact thing that causes them harm. For instance, you're sitting home all day, you're watching WhatsApp status, you're on Instagram, picking up fights with people, you're always on Twitter and all of the social medias, name them. Like you're constantly there, you're watching videos, you never ever take out time to do something useful to yourself. Sometimes for the guys, they are sitting home all day playing video games, drinking alcohol, watching Netflix, and just doing the complete opposite of the things that you can do to show that you do love yourself enough or you do have respect for yourself. Now, I'm not even here trying to act like a saint or something. I also do have one or two that I am guilty about. For instance, I used to have this bad habit of, let's say, I'm having a bad day, and the next thing I'm just in the next shawarma spot buying shawarma or buying parfait or just buying something to eat away my sorrows, which it's just complete opposite of what I should be doing to make myself better. Because what really happens is that just gives you some sort of temporary happiness. At the end of the day, still keeps you having that bad day with just a little bit of obesity, right? I know as much as you don't want to hear this, self love is seemingly more objective than subjective. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's true when you really look at it. So self-love is really engaging in things that constantly make you better as a person, activities that help you become better. So I'll give some instance because I like to be very practical, right? So for instance, you're having a bad day at work, see someone doubted your ability to deliver a good job. What do? You get home, take a bath, get some rest, and then make some research about how you can even deliver top-notch work. And do not stop until you start seeing results. You have various resources at your beck and call. Like the internet it's a big place for you to find out ways to make yourself better. That is if you're actually saying the truth. So another scenario is when say someone is being condescending towards you because of your weight, you know just maybe you're just generally being a condescending piece of shit. What do? Try to look for ways to eat healthier. You could get a gym membership if you can afford one. If you can't afford one, you can get a skipping rope. Just take little baby steps, and don't stop working on that. Another scenario could be your financial status. Just your job doesn't pay you enough for you to afford your basic needs. What do you do in this case? You sit down, evaluate your spendings. How do you spend? Are you constantly spending on things that are urgent but not very important? These are the things that you check. Are you overspending? Are you trying to show off rather than spend on what's really important? So these are the things that you evaluate. And if these questions that you have just asked yourself have like a positive response, then maybe you should check your skill sets. I mean, try to build skill sets that can allow you to have a side job that would help, to meet your financial needs. Sometimes it could just be that, because I get complaints from people and they're like, well, what I'm doing doesn't even allow me to have a side job. And really the whole time it's just because you haven't managed your time well enough to make out time to get something else on the side. Do you get? So that could be the problem. So just sit down whenever it comes to something like this. Sit down, just evaluate these things, and if you're doing that truthfully, like if you're telling yourself the truth, trust me, you'll come up with a better plan, right? That really shows how much you love yourself, rather than just sitting down and complaining and being like a nuisance to yourself. So really, if you understand these things and if you understand how it works, you would know that setting daily goals and ensuring that you meet those daily goals, eating healthy, right? Exercising, taking on tasks that help you mentally, staying off toxic friends, staying off toxic relationships, and guarding your mental health, guarding your peace with everything you have are the things that really show that you love yourself. Not necessarily partying all day, drinking all day, hanging out with useless friends all day. Like those are not the things that show that you love yourself. So when you say, "Oh, do what makes me happy," do me, because that's what people say. Do what makes you happy, do what you love. Ask yourself, those things, are they really helping you love yourself? I just want to back this whole topic around self-love with the scripture. The scripture tells us that we're made in the image of God. Right. So what that means is that if you believe that you are made in the image of God, you should live your life as though you are made in the image of God. So what that means is that indulging in things that are so ungodly, that are not helpful to you, doesn't show that you love yourself. Ultimately, a person who has no idea of what it means or what it takes to love themselves cannot love someone else. If you ever thought that you love yourself and you're doing the complete opposite of those things that help you become better as a person, then I'm here to tell you that you don't love yourself. You hate yourself. Okay, and so just to wrap things up, if you like this video, you definitely like this one. So click on it and I'll see you there. Thank you for coming to my channel. Bye.